Hello everyone, welcome again to my channel. I'm very much thankful for all of you for uh, to all of you for supporting this initiative of mine. I had a lively month of April. Many people had volunteered. I spared some time for some of them, and again in May we are starting it with a bang. So coming to the point, see, I myself am a writer. I have published 6 books to be exact, and I'm working on my seventh one. Hopefully, God wills, I will publish it by the end of this year. So I have observed writers coming from different fields, from different backgrounds. Like I know writers who are entrepreneurs, I know writers who are teachers, I know writers who are musicians, and I know people who are in totally different professions who would not regard as a writer writing books on them. In the same way, today I have with me a lively person who is from Texas, in the US. He is a normal family man, and his profession has to do with security. Yet he has written and is going to publish or has published, I'm not sure about that, a thriller, a fantasy thriller. Look how the mind works over here. So, without much ado, everyone welcome Joshua Parson. Hey, Joshua.
Hi, how
How
are
are you?
you?
I'm doing good. What about you?
Good.
Right, right. See, I was just giving a small intro about you and the book and all. But why not hear the details from the author himself? So, what inspired you to write this book, or what made you write this book?
Well, it started out one night when I was working in corrections during some of my free time. I just started writing some notes down from deep back in my thoughts, and it just turned into a little rough draft. I brought it home one night, and my wife started reading it, and she said it was good. So I typed up a rough draft, and she really became the inspiration behind it all.
Right, that's awesome. I understand. Come again. What are you? What's your profession? What are you doing in Texas?
Do what, sir?
What are you doing? What's your designation, your profession in Texas?
Oh, I'm a security officer for a small private security firm in Austin, Texas.
Austin, Texas. See, that's what kind of perplexes or confuses me. Your profession is different, and how did you imagine such a fantasy thriller?
Well, I mean, I've always liked watching fantasy shows like the Vampire Diaries and so
Ah,
on, and a lot of that really just stuck with me, and I guess I got some inspiration from those as well.
wow, wow. And your wife, you said, what is she doing?
Uh, right now, she's working at McDonald's as a
Ah,
manager of sorts.
right, right. Okay, nice. So she, how to say, kind of encourage you to write more, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Wow, that's so interesting. So, what's your book about? What's the name and what's it about?
The name is the Harvest Moon Ritual, and it's about uh, it's about let's say alpha of like werewolf packs, and there's a prophecy in the story that I based the storyline off of, to where one of them is going to destroy all society, and
Oh,
only one of them is able to break it.
wow. Now, could you define that? What you meant by the character alpha male? Who or what is an alpha male?
It is the I guess you could say a leader of the entire pack, the one that's top dog.
Wow, wow, wow. And So, which other than the alpha males, who are the other characters in the book?
The other characters, there's a character named Cicero. He's more of a minion to the alpha. He sometimes does all the dirty work for him. I have him as a I have him have a certain twisted sense of humor.
Okay, nice,
Yeah.
nice.
There's also one. Well, two of them are sisters.
Okay.
Noira and Clover. They're more of the voice of reason behind the main character Klaus.
See, this is what, like you mentioned the Vampire Diaries. When I was growing up, it was the Lord of the Rings. I started watching with the Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings and some more stories like this. I started reading them. Okay. So this is my question to you. See, when I was young, say the early, late 90s, mid 2000s and all, people like how we two were more interested in books. But right now, don't you see the kind of shift to visual media, to movies? People, perhaps if Lord of the Rings was released now, people won't be interested in the book. They go directly to movies. So, how do you keep up with this? Do you think there is still a space for books?
Do what now? I didn't hear the
Do you think,
question.
no, right? See, I hope you understand. Like, people are showing a more kind of inclination towards the movies. Even be it Vampire Diaries, people won't be interested to read the book. They are more interested in movies. Like I told, my favorite was Lord of the Rings. So, do you think, do you suppose there is still a space for still a kind of a niche as people will a demand for books like these?
Well, I mean, I've always heard books are always better than the movies, and I completely 100% hardly agree with that statement because there are more details in a book. There's scenes left out
True,
in the
true,
movies
true,
that are in the book, and the book's limited to only your imagination,
true, true,
where
true.
the movie's just based off certain scenes.
Nice, nice. I understand, understand. Like a movie is 2 maximum 3 hours. So a book describes much more than that.
It
I
does.
get the answer, right? It does. So is there any specific line or dialogue or statement that you would like to tell us from a book?
Um, well, ew, uh,
It's okay, take your time, no props.
yeah, I'm just pulling up the book right now.
Right, right.
Uh, let's see. Pull it up.
So while we are waiting, you go on. I'm just telling over here, but you go on, okay? So while we are waiting, I'm still more interested
Yeah.
to know about Joshua's book. Right. What time is it right now in Texas?
Well, I
We are
started
still
the
waiting, Joshua. Right. Go on, go on.
So I started the book as the first chapter is called The Meeting, and throughout the book,
Okay.
there and rotate perspectives
Uh-huh.
from one person to the next. Like one chapter will be in one of the main characters, Klaus, and the other character, Luna. It'll be in their perspective.
Wow, wow. Okay,
So
one chapter, one perspective. Right, right. I get it,
right,
get it.
and then I started it out as the first chapter being the meeting, and the first paragraph is the next decision may be the most important one that I have ever made in my life. Would be quite simple, but since when has life ever gone according to plan? I would love nothing more than for this next part to be over with. Yes, given recent events, this should be the easiest by far. Unfortunately for me, I would rather have bloodshed than go and socialize. Now I have
Wow,
to
wow, wow,
adult
wow.
according to my advisor. Yep.
Great, great. That
So
sounds funny. That sounds funny.
book right now.
Right, right. Great. That was great. That was great. So I we got a gist of what the book would sound like. Okay. So I believe this is your first.
Do what?
This is your first book.
I'm sorry, do what?
This is the first book that you're writing.
Yes, this is the first book I wrote. It's published. I'm currently writing the second one.
Wow, wow, that's great to know. So where is this book available on? On Amazon and any other platform or on Amazon alone?
It's on Amazon Kindle. The book is in the
Kindle.
Amazon store.
Okay, right.
It's free
So,
for Kindle Unlimited, and I'm
oh,
running a free book promotion till the 6th.
great, great, great. So, do you have any poster or book, something to share with us? Some cover or anything to share with us?
Do what, sir?
Do you have a cover or anything, any kind of file or something to share with us? You can present it on the screen. I believe you see on the bottom of your screen present, so we can present it on the screen. You see the settings and present
In the
bottom
settings,
middle. Yeah, the center.
it says camera and audio. Give me a second, and
Right, right.
I'll pull up the file on my laptop, and I'll show you.
Okay, okay, right.
Um,
If it's taking much time, perhaps I could put it in my description at the end of the video, or the link or something at the end of the video. I could put.
right. Uh, Here, I'll do it this way.
All right, Joshua, this is taking a little bit too
I'm
long.
sorry.
People are people are waiting for this thing. Perhaps we can do it in this manner. You share the link with me, and
I
I'll
did.
post at the end of the video. Okay?
Yeah, I also shared the cover with you.
Yeah, that'll be that. So I can share at the when it's posted on YouTube channel. Just
Okay.
post at the end. Okay. So awesome, Joshua. I'm actually waiting for your second book. I'll definitely try to catch a copy of the Kindle copy of this one.
Well,
Okay.
I just started the book, so it might be a while before I publish this one.
I agree. But the first one is published, right?
The first one is published, yes.
Yeah, perfect, perfect. So that's awesome. I encourage everyone in this video, please do, especially people who love thrillers like me. And see, Joshua, I'm a kind of a multifaceted person. I read thrillers, I read fantasy novels like how you're writing. At the same time, I read romance also. I read and write everything. I
Right.
am a poet. I am a poet, and I am a writer of author of thriller novels. So I really look forward to reading your book. Okay.
Well, I appreciate it.
Thank you, Joshua, for joining us. My regards to your wife and all your kids and everyone at your home. We all pray that you succeed soon. Okay.
Thank you,
It was
sir.
great. Thank you. It was nice talking to Joshua. Thank you.
Nice
Bye
talking
bye.
to you. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Well, that was a little bit long conversation, but still, we did enjoy Joshua reading of lines from his book and how to put it. See, this is actually there is. I wish I could share that right now. There is a blog which I had written. Everyone can be, anyone can write, anybody can write. It's there is a writer inside everyone, there is a singer inside everyone, there is an artist inside everyone. I mean, like a painter inside everyone. You just have to let it out, express. That's what Joshua did for us. Thank you, everyone. This is Yasser Salman for you. And please, again, I'm reminding, not reminding, I'm requesting actually. You see, through the video, you would have seen a subscribe button. Click on that, you'll be redirected. You will see my channel name. Click subscribe. Please do subscribe to my channel and please do share this video with everyone. So, Yasser Suleiman, and what else should I do today? It was nice talking to you. See, last time, my last video, I spoke with a person from India, and now I have gone to Texas. I would like to speak to you also. So, who's next? Are you?